Alright, turn 110. Random governors dropping like flies. Our husband is severely ill. Dutch, marriage for our daughter available. If we buy some money, we can influence Oligarch Tullia the Highlander. Yeah, pretty sure we want that. Really scalping us on that. There's our dead governor. There's our other dead governor. Okay. I miss our 900 gold per turn that we were making. Ooh, got shelled in there. Plus 10. Oh, it's not. Plus 49. Look at that. The value. So this is in range of those. We can't let those stand, sadly. 6 years off barding. Probably 4 by the time we get a textile. I wish my city centers would stop disappearing. So we finished a woodcutter in here. So we've got tons of citizens. There's probably more woodcutters. It's just half the value, right? But it scales up always. And how does museum work? Just a percent multiplier. So ideally we'd actually build some tech buildings in here if we ever find the time. But anyways, this is going to be a plus 10 when those finish, but this is already a plus 11, so that's a better one if we choose to upgrade. Probably will. Wood's a limiting factor right now. Okay. I don't remember if those trees were here last turn or not. I feel like they weren't. But minus 50% damage sure does suck there. Alright, we wanted to get the other shrine up. Which is still a forced march apparently. Build it there. Get it started 1 turn earlier. It's a decent mine tile if we want to mine there later. So it does waste that tile in a sense. I'm going to have to spend some resources killing these. I mean, these are designed to bait me into attacking those, but I don't really think I have a choice. It's a big hit. Not quite big enough. All but 3. That does 2. Any bonuses we could actually apply to that attack? Anti-shield is 2.5. Can't shell it. There's no unit there. They're split up, so we can't even use horses on that. We could throw some more Hestastus at it. The Hestastus are kind of squishy, but we're running on a front line here, which means this is going to start being pretty vulnerable. I don't really want to continue trading down, but I feel like we're on the back foot pretty hard from all these ranged siege units. I mean, look at this range. Feels like slow death at the moment. Got a cruel, foolish deal maker. What's the daughter's husband dowries? Wood or military points. Pissed off the Claudius family, which is probably better than pissing off the other family. We really don't want to piss off the Fabius family right now, I don't think. So I guess it's this guy. Why isn't she leading? She should be leading just to fix her stats. Was that her we were just looking at? I think it was. They throw her in here, I guess. Too bad we don't have an archive in there. Do we really want to throw her in there? Do we want to move some people around? It's probably worth looking at. Got a warlike scholar in there. Does it have an archive? It doesn't. The city does have an archive. We're in there generating a bunch of civics. City's got a delver. I could swap the delvers. Slow that quite a bit down. But this is only developing, so we threw delver in that one. Not that one, the other delver. How old is the other delver? It's 61. Okay. And then we put the scholar in here for the archive bonus. And the multiplier in here. I don't know if it was worth the orders. She might not have been. Anyway. There's no way I spend a turn building that, right? Or 2 years, even worse. Shorten units right now. Tempted to just get it started. All right, no other workers this turn. Scary, that means these resources are what we have. Any governors here? Not really. Alright, are almost done influencing her. Should probably be about the same time she dies, but we'll see. Alright, what are we doing for the incoming push? Also, what other places do we have to assign on here? Grab a polybolus. 1 year sounds freaking great. And is it just more of these horses that we can't afford this turn, really? Doubt it. Kid is being tutored. All right. Gonna be some restructuring in here, I think. And some movement to the front. I kind of wonder what this strategy is. Why the councils? Is he rushing, like just council rush unit? Is this a response to not having the resources to build more units? Or are these both at 1 turn last turn? I don't remember. Getting pretty bullied by these range units. Agent governor. Kill that. Move this unit up. Having on the range unit might actually be good. Right, I'm pretty sure that kills that. It does not. Have to do both. Be nice if it stopped shooting me. It'd be nice if I had my military units to the front line. I don't know which is more important. Alright, all of this stalling, so I don't want to deal with the fact I'm going to have to trade 2-for-1 units on this. Maybe 3-for-1. Maybe this should have been mangonels earlier. What did we take? There was one that we took that hasn't been useful, and that was we took jurisprudence. Now, if we'd had one more turn before my opponent had mangonels, I think we would have maybe 2 more, but probably 1 more. I think we would have had a very nasty attack. So I don't know, but we could have had probably ballistics instead of jurisprudence. It'd probably be very similar timing on everything else. I'm feeling the lack of 5 range units right now. These things hit infantry so hard too. Unless my opponent's strategy is totally devoid of infantry. Although I think those might be crossbows. Those are ballista. Alright, so if we start deploying polybolas to deal with this, it's a hill one here. And the other one is a 15% combat strength, hill urban. So we're talking here. I don't want to group them up. And what? We're going to hit this thing, hit that thing, try to kill that thing. Do we have a crossbow that gets in range? No. Not that a force march. Starting to run out of blocker units too. Oh, it's also ugly. All right. It's probably what losing feels like. If I can get to there, at least spreads the units out if he wants to attack them both. Although it won't. It'll just be a speed bump for... It's 2, and what was the damage on the 15%er? Procedure anti... Things seem pretty good. We need 3. What's the range on these things? Pretty right out to there. Crossbow there. What are we building here? Out of resource. I guess we could build a legionary here. Wow, why are they more expensive? They're 160. No, that is not. That is a worse unit for us. I don't want to exchange more for resources. Kind of wanted to save stone. We're bleeding stone every turn. So that's the one we're interested in at 1200. We're never gonna have 600 food though. We don't have a state religion city either. I'd like to deny them, but I guess we're not gonna have that option. So I guess I'm buying wood. It's 1,000 for 100 right now. I guess I could do it differently and buy food and get another. Get another horseman here. So these are going to have to be moved back. I don't really want to give up those hill forts, but we might have to. So this is going to be throw these away. Like here. There. Two and a half attacking into that. 2. Why the difference? Why the negative difference? Oh, anti-range. Okay. So there. Shoot. There, kill. Unless we think we're going deeper with horses. That's really a question of, do we have any crossbows close? I think the answer was no, right? This one is the closest crossbow we have, and it's not in range without a force march. So no. How are the cost of mangonels compared to whatever we're playing? 120. 120, the same. Let's see. $43, same. I wonder. Maybe it's the other one and we just drop this in instead. I can't quite get there. Okay. Need 2 attacks on that afterwards, right? Or a horse, but the horse is pretty screwed if it does that. Lack of range hurts there. Haven't really been wanting to commit that unit. But it's really not doing anything, so. Isn't that unit supposed to run when it takes damage? All right, so we just paid 5 units for 2. So he's continuing to trade down in the worst way, which is what we don't want, but I can't let these things besieging the city. Gotta get some crossbows a little closer. I wonder if this could be a 1-turn. Probably could be a 1-turn crossbow. Alright, so where are we moving units to? We gotta be careful with some of these. I imagine we have to kill that too. Not even sure these will be useful again. They might. Okay, so we need to get units closer to attack with. Crossbow would be really nice to get into right there. Or even on the hill. Can't technically reach that spot this turn. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How was he hitting us last turn? Those ones got to fire? I should take these hills with onagers if thought those were in range for some reason. These are probably fine. Could have maybe just healed those other 2 then, in fact. Let's think about that. What if we just leave them and heal them? For some reason I thought they were in range. Yeah, I think better just heal. Saves me a million orders rather than moving them. I guess we had a road there. Has a promotion, any of them useful? Into urban, feels okay. Although that's not going to be urban. Maybe it just needs to be a regular one. Combat and infantry, huh? Okay, I don't think there's a whole lot else we can do right now. Don't have any other units. Horseman in 2. Have to assign production in here, which is awkward because I thought I had done all that. But there's one more apparently. The hell are we gonna build? I guess we're buying more food. All right. Got a promotion here. Strike 2 seems good. And this guy would like to be a little closer. I'm a little worried about positioning. I don't think those matter. I could fire there. It's not doing a lot of damage though, so I probably don't care. What I don't want is like to get a couple siege weapons wiped out by a cataphract in the back. But this would really like to be able to go one tile closer. Even get there. Maybe this tile isn't quite as useful. Or this tile. Maybe he won't do it. I bet he doesn't dive quite as deep as that yet. All right, we'll move there. I think that's it. Idle heal here. Okay, send it back.